Hey everyone, this is Ben from ExploreInformed, and not that long ago, on May 6th in fact, I published a tour of Google's new hotel search tool. That is linked right up here, or maybe down there. Well, Google has been moving very quickly in the travel space and has already published another major update. On May 14th, Google's Vice President for Product Management and Travel, Richard Holden, published a blog post summarizing the evolution of work that has gone into Google's travel products, such as Google Flights and hotels. This blog post also announced that one of Google's other products, Trips, was now being rolled out on desktops, as it was previously largely a mobile application. Trips appears to basically be Google's version of a personalized travel homepage, where you'll find your own travel bookings pulled from your Gmail, as well as options to search Google Flights and hotels. In other words, Trips is your one-stop shop to benefit from all of the work Google has done in travel. Now, I haven't actually explored the new version of Trips myself, so for the remainder of this video, I'm going to explore it with you for the first time.
So I'm now going to explore Google Trips kind of for my first time. So I'm going to go to travel.google.com. And here I have landed on Trips. So just looking around, I have upcoming trips. Austin, Mobile, Austin, San Antonio. I know that looks crazy, but it's actually correct. I have trips, explore, flights, hotels, and packages here on the left side. And some similar options at the top, and then a search bar. So, interesting. Potential trips. Travel suggestions based on your recent activity. Okay. I have been searching for stuff in Jackson. I'm going to Florida soon. I don't even know where Flowood is. New York. That's kind of weird. Past trips. Yes, lots of trips. Austin, Temple, Omaha, Pittsburgh, Cancun. Yeah, these are all accurate. I've been to Louisville. Wow. That is kind of eye-opening. What does it know about me? Wow, that's crazy. So, I flew to Louisville at 7 a.m. on Monday, February 27th. I returned on Thursday, March 2nd. God, that's crazy. I have a lot of Gmail history. But man, that's kind of eye-opening. There's a lot in there. Alright, let's look at these upcoming trips. So, let's look at San Antonio for July 4th. So I did book July 4th weekend at the JW Marriott in San Antonio. So I pulled that from my email. If I click this link, does it take me to Gmail? The site can't be reached. So I'm going to try this again. I'm going to try the confirmation email one more time. Okay, there it goes. So it worked this time. So yeah, I pulled in the Gmail reservation confirmation. They also have a $50 daily resort fee at this property, which I just love to hear. So what are some of the other options here? I have continue exploring. I have travel articles. So it looks like it's pulling some blogs or some articles about San Antonio. It's not tracking any flights because I don't have a flight attached to this reservation. Travel guide. Interesting. Popular destinations, trip planning stuff. Directions from where I am right now, which is in Austin. Suggested plans for the day if you have a day downtown. Oh, that's kind of cool. Brackenridge. Spanish era, map, weather, the same articles again, videos, trips to cities near San Antonio, other places to explore. I go back, get day plans. Wow, yeah, okay, so these are like daily itineraries. God, this is pretty cool actually. Wow, look at that. Go to the Alamo, then go to the Casa Navarro State Historic Site, the Art Museum on the Riverwalk, Historic Arts Village, UTSA Institute of Texts and Cultures, and then Tower of the Americas. So if you only, wow, this is pretty cool. If you only have a day, you should go to the Natural Bridge Caverns, drive 35 minutes to the Alamo, walk 5 minutes to the Saloon, walk 10 minutes to St. Joseph Catholic Church, and then walk 5 minutes to the Riverwalk. That's pretty cool, actually. I wonder if Google is like putting this together, or it's coming from like some other source. Wow, that's actually really cool. They should make these like printable or something so you can like print it as an itinerary with directions. So if you click on one of the travel links, it just brings you to Google Maps. So that's cool. So we have events. What does events do? Okay, so it's telling me while I'm there, I can go see Monster Jam, which is definitely high on my to-do list. 2 nights in a row if I want to double up. So I'm just getting a basic Google search for events in San Antonio on those dates. Top restaurants in the city. So basically I'm getting a top rated restaurants in San Antonio, Texas Google search. That's interesting. So I have TripAdvisor, Thrillist, Yelp, etc. Restaurants near my hotel. So just a Google search for restaurants near where the JW Marriott is. And then presumably weather is going to be something similar. Just San Antonio, Texas weather for July. I mean, I'm not sure I would use this a ton, but it could be useful, and it looks pretty well compiled. Kind of well curated. What does continue planning mean? Oh. If I only have 1 day in Mobile, what should I do? Go to the Dauphin Island Sea Lab, the Fort of Colonial Mobile, go to Bienville Square, Cathedral Basilica, USS Alabama, USS Drum, a submarine. That is cool. Can you do this? It's open on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So then I'm getting Google Photos. Okay. That's the thing with Google. They have so much information, and they've put together all these different individual tools. It makes sense that they would then compile it all into something that was useful and friendly for the traveler. So let's see what happens if we click on some of these prompts for flights. I just get Google Flights. Just pulling in recent search history, and I was looking for flights to Destin. What is Explore? So Explore is just popular destinations. Okay. What is hotels? Hotels takes us to Google Hotels, which we reviewed in a previous video. We have packages. So I don't know what packages is. This is interesting. Let's see what comes up if we put in Paris. Well, let's change our dates. November, 2 people. Bring us a hotel, and so it's combining hotel and airfare. Yes, if I book now, it says, heads up, you need to book the flight and hotel separately. So I'm getting different links for Agoda to book 6 nights of hotel, and presumably JetBlue's site to book the flights to Paris and back. While it may not be bookable directly here, I think Google does a good job of putting these things together. At least it looks nice. So I wonder if they're all like this. I wonder if I pick a chain like a Renaissance, if I get the same thing saying I have to book separately. Yeah, okay. So go to booking.com. Interesting. You probably can't see this, but on the tab has Google Flights plus hotels. That's like the tab name. So Google's kind of acknowledging that they have combined Google Flights with their hotels product there. That's cool. So packages is basically just combination of flights and hotels. But it looks like you still may have to book them separately. So I don't know if this is coincidence or not, but when I click on hotels, the very first property is a hotel I stayed in. I actually stayed there on my honeymoon. I wonder if Google knows that. That is very possible. Does it say you stayed here before anywhere? Huh, interesting. It's kind of strange. I wonder if they know. So I haven't searched. What happens if I search? It just takes me to Google Flights if I put a flight in there. What if I just search Dallas? What happens? So I get the city of Dallas. Things to do, suggested day plans, trip options up from Austin, again where I currently am right now. But looks like it had a couple options. Oops. Okay, then it would allow me to say explore things to see and do, book flights, hotels, or packages. Yes, bundled flights and hotel deals. It looks like Google Trips is a personalized page with all of your travel bookings, potential trips based on search activity, previous trips based on previous bookings. It has kind of this explore feature, which is kind of the compilation of all the city information from things to do, places to eat, weather, day trips, that kind of thing for specific destinations. We have Google Flights, which is the standard flights product that most of us have used and some of us love. We have Hotels, which is that newer Google Hotels platform, which we've talked about again already. Then we have Packages, which is basically a combination of flights and hotels. But this is really cool, though. I mean, this has all been rolled out so quickly and really recently. The Hotels product only came out like a month or two ago, I think. And then very quickly, this has evolved to include flights and hotels, as well as all the trip and city data. And I think a lot of this was maybe already available on a mobile platform, but Google had not really fully built out the desktop version yet. But this is pretty cool, and I think this is something that I want to keep playing around with and kind of see if there's any hidden gems in here. But I do like how it's organized. It's a little bit weird how much they know about me, but I guess that's what happens when you use Gmail for 5 or 10 years. They learn a whole lot about you. Anyways, that's kind of my first tour through Google Trips. I like what I saw. If you guys have any thoughts or tips or things you find, maybe Easter eggs or hidden gems within there, feel free to comment below and share that with your fellow travelers.
So that marks the end of our initial dive into Google Trips. If you are a big Google Flights, Hotels, or Trips user, please comment below and share some of that knowledge with your fellow travelers. As always, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at ExploreInformed, and you can hit the subscribe button below if you want to catch more of our future content. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you folks next time.